All right, so I came up with a list. Here are some Upwork secrets that even Upwork won't tell you. All right, so number one, as a client, you'll actually get charged more using a credit card or a debit card than an actual bank account. So let me show you what I mean. This is my Upwork client profile. So I'm just going to click on one of these freelancers. Let's say I want to hire this guy. It'll send me to the send an offer page, and I put a random job title and the job description, blah, blah, blah. Let's say I want to pay this person a fixed price of $100 and I want to pay for the whole project up front, and I continue. It'll send me to the page where I can make the payment and fund the amount. So right now you'll see that the project funds right here, the subtotal, the project is a $100 project. Upwork takes a marketplace fee as well as a contract initiation fee. So the marketplace fee, notice it's $3. Contract initiation is $3.99. So the total for me comes out at $106.99. So it'll cost me $106.99 to fund this $100 project, right? But if you look at this left side right here, you'll notice that I'm using my bank account, right? I also have some cards connected to Upwork as well. So let me show you. When I switch to one of these cards, right, notice these fees, $3 and $3.99. I'll click on a card and it'll increase my marketplace fee to $5. The contract initiation fee stays the same at $3.99, but Upwork charges more in this marketplace as a marketplace fee, just for me using a card instead of an actual bank account. So now the total comes out to $108.99 compared to the $106.99 that I would have got charged if I just used my bank account. So, I mean, not that big of a fee change, but something that's pretty interesting. Upwork does charge you more for using a card over a bank account. Number two, the more active you are on Upwork, the more Upwork will promote your profile. Pretty much exactly how it sounds. Upwork's algorithm will reward profiles that engage with the platform. And when I say engage with the platform, I mean literally just log in every day, submit proposals, send messages, and complete jobs. I mean, it makes sense, because why would Upwork promote an inactive account over an active one? All right, number three, boolean search. This one is a bit more complicated, so I'm going to try to explain it the best that I can. So basically, when you're looking for a job on Upwork, you have the option to type in a keyword, as well as, put in a bunch of different categories and, check these boxes to tell the Upwork algorithm what type of jobs you want to see and what type of jobs you don't want to see. Right, so to put it simply, when you put a keyword, for example, I put content creator, it'll show you all the different jobs that have the keyword content creator either in the job title or in the description. So typically freelancers will just put in whatever keyword and just kind of scroll through the different jobs. But what the Boolean search allows you to do is it allows you to get more optimized results, kind of give Upwork more information so that their algorithm will give you more specific jobs related to what you actually want to see. So here are the three Boolean keywords that Upwork allows you to use: and, or, not. And to put it simply, and means all of these words, or means any of these words, and not means excluding these words. All right, so let me explain. All right, so here's an example of me using the and keyword. So instead of just having content creator, you put the word and in there, and it'll make sure, the Upwork algorithm will make sure that every single job has the keyword content and creator in the job description or in the job post, right? If I were to use or, it'll make sure that all the jobs have either content or creator in the job description. So you'll see this one has content, but it doesn't have the word creator, right? Whereas if I were to put and, this job wouldn't really show up. All right, and if I were to go to not, it would mean that the job postings will have the word content, but it won't have the word creator. So it'll show me all the different jobs that have the word content in it, but it can't have the word creator, so because I put the word not. And you want to make sure that all the boolean keywords are capitalized, it's not going to work if you don't make it capitalized. It's just going to think that and is part of the search. So you have to make it capital, and it'll update it. So pretty cool feature that you can use. Just remember and, or, and not. These are the 3 boolean keywords that you can use. And if this is too complicated for you, you can always just use the advanced search, which is pretty much the same thing. This is the and section, this is the or, and this is the not. And yeah, so instead of just searching content creator and going through, all these different jobs, you can do advanced search. Make sure that each job has the word content creator. Make sure it doesn't have the word ads, maybe because you don't do ads. It has to have the phrase social media, and it has to have the skill set social media management search. So now Upwork will do it for you, and this is a much more refined and optimized search for the jobs that you're looking for. Because when you're just typing in like content creator, you'll get a lot more jobs that you're gonna have to scroll through and factor out. You could save a bunch of time by just going through the advanced and just immediately factoring out jobs that you wouldn't apply to. Okay, and number 4, I'm going to show you how you can search for the top of the top freelancers on Upwork for whatever reason. Let's say you want to refine your own profile and you want to, take note of what top freelancers in your niche are doing. I'm going to show you how to find the people who have made the most amount of money on Upwork. I'm talking hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. So let me show you. Normally, when you look for these freelancers, what you'll do is you go to the search bar, change jobs to talent, and then you type in whatever keyword that you're in. So let's say that you are a web developer, you type that in, you go to talent, and it'll show you, this is just based off of Upwork's random algorithm. You'll see the top guy has 200K earned, and then the next guy has 7K earned, right? And then 300K earned, and then 80K earned, and then 70K, 20K, 100K, 10K. It's a bit random, I would like to say. I mean, you can always refine it here, but let's say for whatever reason you only want to see the top earners, like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. You can't do it the conventional way, because in the earned amount you can only go up to 10K earned. Upwork won't allow you to go past 10K, so it'll show you everyone that's made more than 10K, right? But like I'm scrolling through and I don't see any millions, right? It's 200K, 300K I think was the highest that I saw. So I'm going to show you how to bypass this. Search bar, go change jobs to talent, and instead of typing your keyword or whatever you're in, you want to type delete me. Delete me, just like this. Click enter. All right, so you type delete me, and this is what shows up. Basically what this does, it just gets rid of all the different stuff that the Upwork algorithm uses to kind of show you the search results. And you just got rid of it right here. And what you want to do is you go to the search bar up here, and you'll see this delete %20 me. What you want to do is you just get rid of it, click enter, and then you scroll down to talent type, and you want to change freelancers and agencies to just freelancers. I mean, you can keep it at agencies, but for me, I'm just more curious about freelancer profiles only. I don't really want to see agencies. And then you scroll down to amount earned, and then you put the max that you can do, which is 10K. But obviously it's still the same thing. You don't see the millions. If you scroll up to the search bar up here, you'll notice you have a number here. So 10,000, which is the max that Upwork typically allows. You can change it by putting a 0. Now you'll see 100K. You want to see the millions, put one more 0, enter. So now there are the million profiles. Now I'm being shown all the freelancers profiles, not agencies, but freelancer profiles that have earned more than $1 million on Upwork. I can scroll through and look at the different profiles and kind of use this to see what's working, because these people Like, they know what they're doing. They've made millions, literal millions on Upwork. Upwork doesn't really give you the option to go past the 10K mark. So a lot of people don't know how to find these $1 million profiles, and Upwork doesn't really, put it in order of highest earned. They don't really give you the option to do so. This is a way to kind of force the Upwork algorithm to show you these $1 million profiles. All right, and number 5, the final Upwork secret that I have is that you can actually prevent a bad review from showing up on your Upwork profile. All right, so let's say you are on your Upwork profile and you see a 1-star review. They left a really bad comment for whatever reason, and you're desperate to get rid of it. It's a small project. It just didn't go well. The client left a bad review. You tried everything to, get the client to change it, but they just won't listen, whatever. And you're desperate to get rid of the review because you don't think it's a fair representation of, what your profile is, whatever. There is a way to actually get rid of the review. Now, there is an asterisk to this. You're not actually fully getting rid of the review, and there is a downside to it. This is only for people who, have like a small project and they're just super desperate. They don't even care about the money. They're just super desperate to get rid of the review. So to put it simply, Upwork will only show profile reviews if there's money involved in the contract. Meaning, this is a $200 project, meaning I got paid $200, so the client is able to leave a review for this project. Same thing here, I got paid $150, so the client is able to leave feedback on this project. If I got paid $0, or if there's a contract where I haven't been paid yet, Upwork will not allow a client to leave a public review. They can leave a private review for contracts with $0 to them, but not a public one. You can't have a public review of $0. It's impossible. You can take a look at any other freelancer profile on Upwork. There will be no reviews that's public that shows $0 as the paid fee or amount. Right? There is going to be some sort of attached amount or hours billed, whatever. You have to have been paid to have a public review. Now, using that, what you can do, let's say instead, this is a 5-star review, but let's say this wasn't a 5-star review and this was a 1-star review, right? And they left a really bad comment, $200 fixed price, and it's just straight up at the top of my profile, and I'm desperate to get rid of it. I don't think it's a fair representation. I don't even care about the $200. I want to get rid of it. All right, and the client's not responding, whatever. What you can do is give a full refund to the client of the $200. I know it sucks, but let's say, again, this is only for the desperate. Let's say you really want to get rid of the review from showing up on your profile. Give a full refund, not a partial refund, a full refund of the $200 back to the client, and Upwork will be forced to remove this feedback from your profile. Why? Because there is no such thing as a $0 public review. You can't have a public review where you got paid $0. You give a full refund, you didn't get paid anything for this project, meaning this is $0. Upwork cannot leave a $0 review. This goes for both good reviews and bad reviews. Again, I would only recommend this if it's like a small project, right? And you're truly desperate to get rid of it. Just having it show up at the top of your reviews. You just don't like it. You're really desperate to get rid of it. You can provide a full refund and it'll disappear.